Hi, this is John Sanchez. I want to thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel, for having an interest in CBD and hemp products. This is my introduction to what I do personally and what my channel and company will be doing in the future. So thank you again for joining me, and let's go ahead and dig into it. So again, my name is John Sanchez. I started this journey like some others, actually in the black market. Growing up, I grew up in a really poor part of town here in New Mexico, and I really struggled. I really hustled my way up. And I realized through my interactions with the black market, eventually I got to the point to where I was actually helping people. I was making oil for patients. I was making RSO or cannabis oil, whatever you want to call it. I was making it. And I was really making an impact on people's lives. I had one contractor, and he owned a huge contracting company. He had prostate cancer and needed something to start the healing process. He was a very healthy person. He lived a very loving life. But this came after him, this prostate cancer. So he started taking the oil, and he wanted to learn about it. He wanted to make it. And he was in my living room sitting with me for hours while his oil was being made. And we had conversations, and we got to know each other. And in his words, he would not have been sitting in my living room and having a conversation with me ever if it wasn't for this plant. If it wasn't for the cannabis plant that was healing him and that he knew could heal himself. It was a strong revelation when I was a teenager to realize that there's people out there that need this more than just to get high. It changed my entire outlook on reality and on hemp. So I made a vow to change it, to step up and do something about this problem of what people think about it, what people think about hemp. This is my opportunity to create a more cohesive market. So after that, I started Enchanted Consulting, where we started teaching people about gardening initially. And then it expanded from there. I started in the garden. I started in the fields. And that was what I was comfortable with until it evolved and changed into so much more. And now it's so rich. Now it's something that's tangible in front of me and in front of us all. Through the passing of the Hemp Farm Bill of 2018, it changed everything for us. We just don't realize it yet. Here it is. So the bill was actually called Agriculture Improvements Act of 2018. It opened all the doors for us. It made hemp and CBD legal to be grown, purchased, and used. Not only will this change our fuels, our building materials, our foods, but it will change how people heal themselves with the use of cannabinoids and with the use of terpenes and all of these things that our bodies needs, but we never really understood why it needed until we started digging deeper into the endocannabinoid system. And once we start to understand that science, which I promise you over the next couple months, we will definitely understand that science. Together, I will walk you through everything that you need to know to be a good consumer out into the world, and more so to understand what's going on within your body and within the endocannabinoid system so that you can know how to better heal yourself. This is a really amazing time and day that we live in because we get to experience and learn things about our own body in real time. We're not being told this is how your body operates. We're understanding a guideline, a section, and then we're able to expand that in our own learning because of how the system works and because of how little we actually know about the system as far as scientifically. So there's so many variables and unknowns when it comes to this system that we get to experience it in our own time, in our own way. And there has not been anything that we can remember that has been treated like this. And that's amazing. Like, we're in an amazing time. People will look back on this and be like, wow, those were some great times. So what am I here to do? I'm here to teach and learn so that we can all grow and fly together. I mean, that's it. You can't teach if you can't learn at the same time. The reason why I'm going to start doing live webinars, which is what I'm really planning on doing, is so that we are interacting in a live fashion. Because it is so much easier to learn something when somebody is there interacting with you and able to explain it to you in different angles so that you can absorb the information, know what you're doing, and be able to go out there and talk to people about it. The whole point of these things is so that we are empowered enough to go and spread the knowledge. What I am trying to do is create an environment, a welcoming market for everybody to access and for where somebody doesn't have to be lied to. And the way we do that is together by having this knowledge and sharing it. So as I said, over the next few months, we're going to be really delving deep into the cannabis plant. We're going to be really delving deep into the workings of the body. And we're going to really figure out what's going on together. I know a lot, but in these adventures and in these times that we're going to be talking, I'm going to have to do more research. I'm going to have to learn more. And to bring you that information on a cutting edge, I'm going to have to keep up even more than I've already been. And I look forward to that adventure with us. Like, this something for me is something that's long coming, and I'm going to actually get it done now. So my mission, it's threefold. Is to compile, organize information on hemp and cannabis, and then educate customers on how hemp and cannabis can work for them, and then finally, to create a more welcoming environment. Again, I'm working on creating a market that deserves higher classes of products and isn't there to pull the wool over people's eyes. Because unlike essential oils or other natural medicines, sometimes they're all snake oils. It's just a gimmick. But with hemp and cannabis, there is no gimmick. It is what it is. We get relief from it. People try it and their lives are changed. Personally, I have seen people's lives change through the use of hemp CBD oil, not even full-blown THC cannabis, hemp CBD oil. It's amazing. I can't say it enough. So this is one of my favorite quotes because this is really my way I'm going to get this out to y'all. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill. And it is so true. Anything you set your mind to, any thoughts you have, you can attain them. Remember, everything was a thought first. So what can you expect from me? Educational talks and webinars, impactful expert interviews. I plan on going to doctors, experts, people in the field who are working with patients and working with people and getting their side of the story, their opinion, their approach, so that we can begin to compile everyone's data and learn from them, from Bonnie Goldstein, from Ethan Russo, from these intense doctors that are within the field. I'm going to get interviews with them. I promise you that. But all of it is going to be in focus on how to use hemp CBD. We're going to really try hard not to delve too far into THC. We're really going to focus on a product that is available to everyone. There's no question that anything we talk about, you will have access to. I promise you that. I'm going to make a huge effort to maintain our focus on a thing that everybody can use. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being with me in this journey. I hope that I see you again. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. Join the conversation. Let's get involved. I'm always here to talk. Send me an email. Send me a message on Facebook, facebook.com/Enchanted Consulting. Send me a message on Instagram, instagram.com/Enchanted Consulting. Look me up here on YouTube. Send me messages. Communicate with me. Let's get this going. Thank you so much.